Nane, so how are you? Hey Miss Lisa, hey Chesette, how are you? Thank you Chesette, thank you very much. These are from Love's Boutique, thank you so much. Hey, makeup by Essie. Chizugasha. Hey, Love's Boutique, how are you? You know, this week has been something else. Hey Sammy, how are you? Hey Mems. Hey Food and Gas, how are ya? Thank you Miss Lisa. Thank you Sammy. Sure, Quantino Bandi, Hey Miss Scott. Hey Kate, how are you? Oh, thank you, Lowe's Boutique. You know, today has been something. In fact, this week has been something else. Well done to us. Hey, Yewuka, how are you? Kay, thank you so much. Hey, Munya, how are you? I see you. Tendai, my friend, I see you. Welcome. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guys, it's yet another Saturday. Can you believe that? Yeah, it has been something else. Hey Sam, how are you? I see you. Hey Kay, thank you so much. Thank you Missy Essie. It's all Love's Boutique, you know her, you know that. But yes, this week has been something else. It's been a roller coaster. You know, when you're thinking, hey, yeah. You know, with this quarantine, you think you have time, you have all the time, and then all of a sudden everything starts getting busier and busier and busier and busy. I'm not complaining, but I need more days in the week, guys, because this week has just been something else. But I really thank God for my team. They are my backbone, and I'm loving Savvy Chats. I'm loving all the guests that we have had and the guests that are coming up. And I was just thinking to myself, I've actually met more people than I would have if we had events or, you know, through these Savvy Chats. And I've met a lot of wonderful people from all over the world, from Zimbabwe, you know. Hi Tendai, yes, I see you. You're coming on in a minute. But yeah, it's been a roller coaster, and thank you, Lorraine. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you guys for all the love, in the inbox, your phone calls. So many of you call me each time after, and sometimes I don't answer straight after because, hey, yeah, once I switch off the camera, I'm just like, we're done for the week, and then all of a sudden Saturday is back again. But thank you so much for all your encouraging words and everything else. So just a recap of what we spoke about last week. I had the amazing Titan Gomo, Njabulo Gomo Oskoko, and I also had Cosmos of Cosmoworks. They talked about what they do, how creative they are. So Titan is creative design. He looks after websites, branding, logos and stuff, and we've had a lot of feedback from his chat that we had last week. And Cosmos, he's an animator, and he spoke about his amazing journey, of how he wrote 87 letters before he actually got to where he is now. So his resilience has actually gotten him to where he is, which is what we keep preaching here. Be resilient, keep doing what you're doing, and that's amazing. And today we have the amazing Tendai. Most of you probably know him from Cook Off. Some of you know him from way back whilst he was doing his rap, and I shared quite some time his song, which is Happy, that he did a while back, and I really love that song actually. So we have Tendai today, and we want to know more about Tendai Nguni. So I'm going to ask him to come up. Tendai, here we are. I know. It's so like a weird feeling, a weird wait to when you're waiting for Instagram to connect you, it just goes quiet and stuff. Here we are.
That was quick.
I know. I know.
What's up?
I know.
This
How are
looks
you?
so weird. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Have you
alright.
finished your 25 what are you doing? 25 press ups. Have you finished those?
It's a 25
What day are you
push-up.
on?
25. I think today is day 12. I'm gonna do them later. I've been doing them later and later every day, but I need to.
Oh, okay.
I need to stop
That's
doing
good.
it
How
so
are you
late.
getting on?
Yeah. I'm alright. I cannot complain. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just waiting for someone to nominate me, and then I just run off Instagram, Facebook,
Watch out.
everything. I just
Watch
disappear.
out. I will nominate you, and we'll see if you disappear. I don't see you disappearing.
I'll just disappear because, hey, okay, not a problem. We'll see about that. How you been?
I'm well. I can't complain. It's been a nice
Thank
Saturday so
yeah.
far. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for accepting to be here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So we'll just dive straight into it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
I went on YouTube, then I had this, I typed your name, because your other name is Ten Diamond.
Yes,
Yeah?
ma'am.
So I was thinking 10 Diamond, then I'm like, okay, let me go on YouTube, 10 Diamond, and Happy came up. What a beautiful song. Who was doing the rap at the beginning?
That's Junior Brown on the chorus. My
About
partner
my
in rhyme.
drinks and stuff,
Yeah,
what, I'm like,
my
wow.
partner in rhyme there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Have you done any other music after that?
Yeah, we did. So after Happy, we did. We actually ended up forming a group called Few Kings, and we did a project called The Feeling Ain't Fair. And then 2 years after that, we did a project called The Feeling Ain't Fear.
Okay.
Before Happy, I think I put out 3 projects, 3 mixtapes, and then also I think my album was in there, my debut album in 2000, the same year that we shot Cook Off. I did 2 tours. Yeah, no, I did 2 tours, 2 albums, and a movie. 2017.
That's pretty amazing.
It was
That's
hectic.
pretty amazing.
Thank you.
So how did you manage doing an album and Cook Off at the same time?
I didn't do them at the same time.
It was pretty much different.
The movie, we did the movie over like 6 weeks.
Okay.
July to August, and then straight after the movie, went into studio for about a month to start recording The Feeling Ain't Fear.
Fair.
The second,
Fear.
The Feeling Ain't Fear, the second album from Few Kings. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So I started the year off with a tour. And then started with the release of my debut album, A Few Good Poems, and then a national tour, and then the movie in the middle of the year, and then the release of the Few Kings project, and then a tour after that at the end of the year.
You were busy.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit busy.
So who is Tendai? Talk us through you. Who is Tendai? Probably from being Tendai to 10 Diamond to who you are now.
Jeez. Born and raised in Harare, 17th of January 1985. Went to St. Michael's Preparatory School, Hopman House, and then St. George's. From there, I went to study in Australia. I did not complete. I ended up dropping out to, I guess, chase my music passion and dreams. So that's when released my first project in 2008. Came back to
Mm-hmm.
Zimbabwe. 2009, I
Mm-hmm.
found myself in Singapore, performing out there for 10 months, five nights a week performing, 5 shows a night.
Wow.
So I ended up doing like 800 shows out there. And I guess between
Wow.
Australia and Singapore, that's when Ten Diamond was born. And then now I guess I'm on a bit of a creative hiatus and just kind of focusing more on like I guess going corporate, a bit more professional, building up my
Mm-hmm.
competencies there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. So you dropped out to pursue your music career.
Yes.
So this is a
Yes.
choice that you made. You did not know if that was going to be successful or not, but you just thought, nah,
It was
I want to
definitely
chase it.
it was definitely a gamble. But
That was a big gamble.
I I I my old man had always said like, finish up your degree, get that like kind of solid foundation under your belt first, and then go and do, whatever you want to do. And
Anything else.
the whole time that I was kind of doing my degree, I guess I was young and silly, but I just kept thinking like, what happens if I get hit by a bus tomorrow and I haven't had a chance to actually
Ooh.
follow my heart or follow my dreams? Which is
Ooh.
like, that is like the foolishness of youth. Like you think, oh, I'm gonna run out of time, or there's not gonna be enough time. But I won't say there's always time, but like there's more time. There's more time than you think.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but I kind of like that because you're thinking, this is what I want to do. Why can't I just start it now? Why shall I wait? It's my passion. Let me just try it out than to wait.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but like if I could, like I have no regrets, but if I could go back, I probably would
Hmm.
do it a little bit differently. I'm very big now. I guess, hindsight is 2020. I'm very big now on
Yeah.
like, um, balancing practicality with passion, balancing passion with practicality. In that there's
Hmm.
nothing to
Hmm.
say that I couldn't have just done the degree and in in my free time pursued music. It would have made it even more meaningful. Like,
Hmm.
in order to achieve anything, you have to be willing to sacrifice something. And I think in that
That's
instance,
true.
I wasn't really willing to make a sacrifice, or maybe I made the
Okay.
wrong sacrifice. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, Allow me to just tell Semi to behave yourself in the
What is
comments.
what is she doing? Is she acting a fool in there? What's happening? What's happening in the comments?
No, you should ask the question. I'm like, Semi, you should have asked this question when you're at
I'm not good. I'm
Tendai.
not good at paying attention to the comments. I'm very focused here.
Yeah, don't pay attention to Semi. She's asking, are you married? And then Percy says, are you asking for a friend? And then Semi comes back and says, I'm asking for Taffy.
I'm quiet.
Semi, behave yourself in those comments. But anywho, moving on. He will come and answer you.
I'm gonna let you conduct your interview.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My interview or Semi's
Yeah.
interview.
No, yours.
Not now. I'm conducting this one. Not now.
Yes.
Not now. So on one of your, so you are a creative, yeah? And apart from being a musician and being an actor, what else do you do? I see you
Currently,
going to work every morning, and
yeah,
then you're back. Yeah.
currently I am, I'd say like waist deep, shoulder deep in learning, the family business. I'm staying close to my dad and just picking up the lessons I kind of left behind in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's what's keeping
Okay.
me busy at the moment. I'm also trying to build my own agency, a boutique branding agency. So I'm busy with that too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So you
I'm
are into
very
branding.
yeah, I'm very passionate about brand development, personal branding, strategic brand
Mm-hmm.
development. Yeah. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to
Tell
get
me
my
more
head
about that.
around. I'm trying to get my head around that.
Tell me more about that.
uh,
So probably there's someone out there who's it's a small business, they've just started. What would you advise them on branding? How
I think,
important branding is?
branding is extremely important. Most people want to rush to like get into marketing, but like, marketing is basically about, creating awareness. But before you can create awareness, you need to know
Hmm.
what you're creating awareness about. Now, particularly in like the digital age, you want to like, there's this old saying that, well, there's this saying like people don't buy products, people buy people. And when companies go out
True,
there and have to inhabit
true.
the social media or digital space, um,
Hmm.
it's more important than ever that their business has a brand, like a personality, a sense of who they
Hmm.
are, what they stand for, who
Hmm.
they're actually trying to communicate, how they're going to behave on the different social media spaces, what
Hmm.
spaces they are going to actually be present on, what spaces they're not going to be present on. Um,
Hmm.
and
Hmm. So that's important as well. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. So
Hmm.
it's very important knowing who you are before you step out there and start making noise. It's bigger than just knowing what product you're solving, but like what product you're selling, but like what problem are you solving, and how are you going to
Right.
behave
Right.
while you're out there.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
think that's the
Hmm.
bulk of it. Who are you? What do you stand for? And who are you trying to communicate with?
To portray. To
Yeah,
portray. So
yeah.
when it comes to branding, well, I understand color is very important. So do I choose a color first, or do I just randomly choose a color that I like for my brand? Like Savage is yellow. We like
I
standing
think
out. We like
like
being happy.
so 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 branding has developed a lot over the years. So when most people think about branding, they think about a logo, and
Mm-hmm.
they think about like the colors. They think about visual identity. But many steps
Mm-hmm.
before you even get to that part, you need to, you do things like actually take a brand audit. You need to research your market. You need to research your potential audience. And then all the
Mm-hmm.
decisions that you make after that, those are informed by who you're trying to reach. They're informed by who else
Mm-hmm.
is in your space. So you can
Mm-hmm.
personally like yellow, but if you're trying to enter a space where you're trying to position yourself and differentiate yourself, and everyone else is using yellow, yellow is not going to make a good strategic decision, a good strategic choice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hear you. I hear you. So I'm just looking through if they've got any other questions that have come up. Thank you so much to everybody else that has joined in. Welcome, welcome. I've got Tendai here, or Ten Diamond. You can call him whatever you want to call him. But
But
yes,
mostly
definitely.
Tendai, 10 diamond is very much resting right now,
Yeah.
I would
Why
say.
are you
Yeah.
resting it?
I'm tired. Like it's been, the creative space is not an easy space. Like, I think particularly with myself, like as an MC, um,
Mm-hmm.
you put so much of yourself out there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
can be draining on the soul. So
True.
I'm resting. Creative, from a creative perspective, I'm definitely just resting.
Or you're just evolving into something else. If you're resting, that means you're gonna come back, aren't you?
I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, look,
Cool.
once you're creative forever, and I really really love music. I love words. I love being an
Mm-hmm.
MC. I love hip hop. But I guess I'm in a phase of figuring out where that fits into who I'm becoming.
Okay. Who are you becoming?
I'm not sure. I'm in
Or
that
who do you
process,
want
I
to
guess.
become? Yeah.
Um, Look, I always say, well, lately I've been saying like when I went and pursued my music and like my passion and all that, I kind of left behind a whole lot of just a lot of my foundation of like who I was
Mm-hmm.
kind of just growing up. So one of those things was like my faith. And I guess it wasn't an intentional decision, but like my faith. So I've kind of like started reading my Bible a whole lot more, started praying a whole lot more, and just trying to get closer to whoever it is I was beforehand, and just reclaim those pieces that I kind of um, left along the wayside. So I don't know who I'm becoming, but I'm trying to like go back and reclaim the pieces of myself um, that
But
I neglected,
the good thing is you're using the Bible, you're reading the Bible to shape who you're becoming.
I don't know if that's
Mm.
exactly how it's going, but I like, but I do definitely believe, like I always say to people, like, you know, when you read the word, as you read the word reads you. Um, so I'm definitely trying to, I pray every single morning, and I try to just stay close and try to still myself enough to listen to, like, what is it God is actually trying to ask of me? Like, where am I supposed to be going? I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
not to make any
Mm-hmm.
sudden moves, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm just trusting the process.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I like that.
Yo, my
So,
bros is
um,
in here. What up, John? What up,
who's that?
Phil? John, well, Millie Mish, and then Phil Branding is
Hi,
here.
Tendai bros. How are
I saw
you?
Cap
Welcome.
City in here. Nunu's in here. Michael's in here. Daryl's in here. Like, sorry, I don't usually look, but now I'm looking and I'm seeing that my people's is here. Mikey's in here. What's up,
It's
Mikey?
addictive. If you start looking, you won't stop.
Yeah, no. Let me not be distracted. So yeah.
So my next question is, I'm loving what you say. I'm loving how you how your life
My bro
is.
from Ghana is here. James is in here.
Ayo, Tendai.
Okay,
Imbomira.
sorry. All right, sorry. I'm here.
Just wave when they come through. Wave. So my next question was, how would you role model these men, like the men of today? How would you role model them?
I I honestly believe, like, oh man, I never really think of myself as a role model, but like, I think the very best that each of us can do, right, is to,
Mm-hmm.
like, just do the best to be the best of ourselves. And by the best of ourselves, I mean, like, whatever you define as being the best of
Mm-hmm.
you. Because honestly, by nature, I think human beings, we're not, we're not nice. We're not the best, you know? It's an effort.
Okay.
It's actually against the grain to
Mm-hmm.
become a person of integrity, or a kind person, or a person who can be committed, a person who can be consistent. All these incredible, like, values and characteristics of a good person or whatever, they go against the grain of what it is like to be human. Like, as a human, like,
Okay.
we're angry, we're violent, we're
Mm-hmm.
discriminatory,
Mm-hmm.
we're very judgmental. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think the best example I can give anyone is, like, to just live my life to the best of my capabilities, and just encourage people to do the same for themselves, whatever that is, or whatever that means for
Mm-hmm.
them.
So to the best of your capabilities. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just essentially, like,
Okay.
really, really, which we're animals, like, you know, but we're smarter than the average animal. But then you
Yeah.
look at some of the things that we do in the world, and you can easily doubt that. But I
Mm-hmm.
think it's helpful to accept that and to be aware of that. The fact that we're not just
True.
inherent,
So
we're
you
not,
can work on it. Yep.
yeah, we're not inherently angels. And I think to
Mm-hmm.
think that or assume that about ourselves is a mistake. And that mistake leads to a lot of the mess that we find ourselves in the world a lot of the times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I like that. And then I was looking
Kev
through
is
your
in here.
post
My
as
man's
well.
Kev is in here. My people are here.
Tendai, Kevin,
I'm
hi.
here. I'm
Tendai,
focusing.
come back
Kev,
here.
what up? What up, Kev? What up, Kev? I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. I'm here.
So in one of your posts, you mentioned how God isn't done with you yet, and how He's taken through all the darkest moments and stuff. So would you mind sharing with us more about that? What the darkest moments you've gone through or you're going through?
Brrr. I'd say the the phase or the place that I'm in right now, I wouldn't call it a dark moment, but, like, it's uncharted territory. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful for it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thankful for it, because it's an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to refine and redefine myself. But it's scary to be in a space that you're not used to. You know, the
Mm-hmm.
easy thing for me would be to stay somewhere comfortable. Like, if I was on a stage right now, that would just be perfect. If I was just waking up and writing and recording music, that would be perfect. But you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
where I am right now, it's a scary place. It's a scary place because
Mm-hmm.
it's uncharted and it's unknown. But that is where growth is. That is where strength is. That is where opportunity is. That is where God is. I- and Yeah, and I guess what some of the darker moments of my life that year, 2017, when I
Mm-hmm.
toured and did all these incredible things. that year
Mm-hmm.
broke me. That year was a lot. Like,
Really?
yeah, mentally,
Really?
emotionally, financially, physically, it was a heavy, heavy year. The year before
Mm-hmm.
that, probably the darkest year of my life. But
Ooh.
I'm alive, so I'm
How did
grateful.
you come back from it?
I'm grateful for all of
How
it.
did you come back from it?
You know what? I don't think I wasn't mindful of coming back from it. It really just took time.
Okay.
Like it's just about healing and growth, and I think I'm still on that journey, still within that process.
Mm-hmm.
And at least now I'm in a place where I can see the light at the end of the tunnel more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So going through all that, what would you advise your younger self? Now that you've been through what you've been through and you've gone past through it, or you're still
Oh
going through it,
man,
what would you advise your younger
I
self?
would have I would have told him to relax. Like, don't worry. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's gonna pass. It's not always gonna feel like this. It's not always gonna feel this heavy and this hard. I just tell him to relax. I would have definitely like stepped back and committed to healing and just giving
Mm-hmm.
myself time to heal a lot sooner. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would have told him to be patient more than anything, and not the
Mm-hmm.
patience that
Mm-hmm.
says wait, but the patience that speaks to, like, patience where they say like patience isn't waiting; it's what you do while you wait. I would have asked
Oh,
him
okay.
I would have asked him to just do more healing, do more, just be still. But hey,
But it's
everything.
hard being still when you're going through whatever you were going through. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
hard.
it's it's hard,
Easier
but
said than done.
it's hard, but you know what I've learned? Like 98% of the things that you should do in life, it's the hard things. If you're afraid, go there. If it's hard, do that. If it's going to be an uphill battle, climb the hill. Easy,
Yep.
easy is easy for a reason. Easy is accessible to everyone, and if you look at
Yep.
like the the bulk of us, most people take easy, and the world is in a ugly place because of easy. Hard, whew,
Mm,
hard is how
mm,
you get
mm.
hard is how you get to beautiful. Hard is how you get to wealth. Hard is how
Hard
you get
is
to
how you get to
success.
beautiful. I like that. I
Hard is
like
how
that.
you get home, is what I
Hmm.
believe. Yeah,
So go
absolutely.
through it. Hmm.
Yeah. And I like
So
when I
whatever
look
you're
when
scared
I
of,
look at
just go through it.
yep, that's the like where the fear is. What is this? What is I think it's Jordan B. Peterson who says like if you want to get the gold, you gotta slay the dragon. No dragon, no gold, and it's just true. And I look at all the
Hmm.
relationships in my life that have been like feeding the most into me, the ones that make me think the most, the ones that make me act the most in a positive way that like leads to growth. I think of people like my father. I think of people like
Hmm.
my current girlfriend. I think of um,
Hmm.
one of my mentors who's always been kind of hard on me. I think of
Hmm.
even my friend John. Like he'll say some stuff I don't want to hear. Like I think maybe some months ago we were in the inbox. I don't know what I was talking about, but he'll challenge me and he'll be like, "Bro, you're being weak right now," and he'll just say that, and like I got upset, but it made me step back and think.
But you needed to hear it.
Not necessarily, but it made me step back and think and just be like, all right, what is what is this man saying? What is he saying to me? And like, in this, if he's still here, he's hearing this for the first time. In some sense of it, he was right, So
You were
it,
right, friend.
go the
There you
hard
go.
way. There is you got to go the hard way. Like we are human beings and we were made to endure and adapt. And if you don't consciously and intentionally pick up something heavy and hard, you will not grow. And we were made to
Hmm.
grow strong. Like we are built for it. Like we can
Hmm.
handle a lot more than we give ourselves credit for.
Definitely. Definitely. I think it's the fear that is in us, or of the unknown. Probably we're just
Yeah.
scared
Fear. No,
and we're thinking,
fear is the number one, is public enemy number one. But beyond fear is the opportunity as well, I believe.
hmm, is this your friend? He's saying
Oh
I was
man,
right.
John is here. You were partially right, my G, but we'll discuss it more when we finally do our
Partially. No,
podcast.
he was right.
Partially. There was an element of weakness, and I had to like zero in and figure out like where is the part? Where is the part? But yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
But like I
Our
said,
Lost Botique, she's saying we grow better when we are challenged. And those are real relationships.
we only grow when we're challenged. You don't grow if you're
Mhm.
not challenged. Like even if you look at in nature, if you look at trees, really strong trees, they have literally endured
Mhm.
storms.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
But that's hard though, especially if you don't have a learning spirit. You will be someone who won't listen and you won't grow at all.
Life will force you to. Life will force
Life
you
will
to, and
force you to.
you will
Okay.
either bend and break, or you will rise up to the challenge. Like natural
So either
selection
way.
is a real thing. Like either you face the truth of what needs to be done, like the hard things, or like what did they say? Like life will
Humble
show
you.
up. Life will humble you. That's the one. Life will humble you. Like you either choose it or life will choose it for you, and you will
Yeah.
buckle under that and break, or you will rise up and be strong. It just is what it is. Like
What it is like.
there's no escaping it
True.
at all. I don't think.
Have you had a humbling moment or a humbling time in your life?
Constantly, constantly, we always do, day in and day out. Sometimes more, sometimes less. 2016 was a very humbling period of time for me. This period that I'm in right now, extremely humbling. Like the easiest thing for me to do would be like, all right, cool, let's go to the studio, put out a hit record or a hit album, and life is good and simple and easy and straightforward. I understand that already. Where I am now is challenging and hard and heavy, but
Mm-hmm.
I know that on the other side of this is a man that I can be extremely proud of. So we go.
I think, sorry, bear with me. I think someone is trying to call me on here. I don't know who's trying to call me when they know I am on live right now. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's all right.
Let me,
It
okay, go
happens.
on.
Not serious. It happens. It happens. It happens.
And they've affected my volume now.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I think all of you can hear me, but I think my system will just shut everything down if a phone call tries to come through. Oh my days. Oh no. Because right now I can hear you faintly.
Faintly, but I can hear you clearly.
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. What I might need to do, I might need to drop the live and come back through
But I can
and
hear
see
you.
how it goes, or I could try and use earphones actually. Bear with me. Let
Okay,
me see if this works.
cool. You can't
Guys,
hear
look,
me?
I'm live. Everybody knows I'm live.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you. Can
All right,
everybody hear
perfect.
me?
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Can everybody hear me?
I think it's on a bit of a delay. Yep, they can hear you loud and clear, they said.
Okay. We're back on. Please don't call me.
It might be someone who isn't watching actually.
Ah, guys, honestly. But anyway, yes, you were saying that means the last one started calling me.
I don't remember actually. But I
So I
think it
think
was
we're
on
talking about a humbling moment
Oh
of your
yeah,
life.
I was just saying like
Yeah.
2016 was a very humbling moment for me. The
Mm-hmm.
season that I'm in right now is a very humbling moment for me because the easy thing for me to do would be to like just go to the studio, make an album, and just let Ten Diamond flourish and be Ten Diamond. But a lot of being Ten Diamond like allowed me space to not take responsibility for a lot of my life, and I let myself get away with a lot of things, and so he's on timeout for bad behavior
Good.
until further notice.
How can one sort of like help themselves to grow? I like how you're putting yourself on timeout. How do I know I need to put myself on timeout?
Mm, um, are you where you'd like to be in life? And then on top of that, are you actually making progress towards that? It's hard to ask yourself that, to even know to
Mm,
ask yourself that, but like if you just be like you have to get real with yourself and get honest with yourself. Now, for a lot of people when they like
mm,
from the outside looking in, they're like, no, but you're Ten Diamond and it's been successful, you've been great, da da da. I'm like, and like, but Netflix, I'm like,
mm,
nah, like me, Tendai, my life is not where I need it to be. Like you can have your own standards for
mm.
me. That's cool, and I'm so grateful
Right.
that maybe you have a great perception of me, or that you think that things are going great. But like I have to
Mm,
live inside this life, and I set the standards, and I have to live up to those
mm.
standards.
Ooh, ooh, I like that.
I like that. So at least you look at yourself, you think, is this where I want to be in the next 5 years? If not, what do you need to do? What steps do you need to take for you to be where you want to be?
And it's like,
So put yourself on timeout.
even if you don't, life will come and show you by yourself and say, hey. So
True,
you can
true.
either,
And I also
so
believe people around you as well.
if you're around, you have the right people around you,
True. Like
you
your
could be,
friend who
around the
told you
wrong
what you didn't want to hear.
you could be around the wrong people. You could be around the
Mm-hmm.
wrong people because like the person you are has maybe like you've allowed yourself to be around people who won't tell you the real, who won't be hard on you, who won't be like, nah, this ain't it. The kind of people like for me, like kind of stepping away from music for a bit, if that's what's happening. If I didn't have the right people around me, they'd just be like, nah, man, nah, you gotta. In fact, you know what? There's this thing. Jordan B. Peterson, one of his 12 rules for life. He says, make friends with the people who want the best for the best parts of you. And I thought long and hard about that. Like, that sounds interesting, but like, what kind of a person assumes to know the best of a person? So I was like, okay, it stands to reason that you need to kind of define what is the best of a person, and the best part of a person is their truth. Like, what is true? And
True,
what I like about
true,
that is to
true.
get to figure out what is true, what is the truth of a person, takes time and takes actual commitment. You actually have to care and want to be that person's friend or partner or wherever it is to get to say that, okay, I know this person's truth and I want the best for this person's truth. So I kind of stand by that. Like, so I have very few people who I call like close friends or close people, because it takes time to really build real
It takes
relationships, and
time.
like even to build a
It
real
does.
relationship
It
with
does.
yourself. So
It
yeah,
does. Ooh, with yourself as well.
that's the
Mm-hmm.
number. That's got to be
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
your first friendship, your first relationship. Really,
Otherwise, you attract the wrong friendships.
not even attract. You will choose the wrong
You.
friendships, starting with the wrong
Mm,
friendship that you have with yourself.
mm-hmm. That's deep. That's deep. So, if you had a life book, because you're dropping some nuggets in there tonight. If you had a life
Some
book, what would
gems,
you call
some
it?
jewels.
Yeah, some life gems.
Yeah,
What
sorry.
would you call it?
My book.
Yeah,
I used
if
to
you had a
always
life book.
whenever I get this question, I always say I'd call it The Boy Who Knew Too Much Too Soon. But now that I've lived and realized that I know nothing,
Ooh.
now that I know that I know nothing,
Ooh.
I would love to really write a book called like I look at my life and I kind of call it like it'll be The Beginner's Guide to Adulting. In the sense of like it's not a guide for
Mm.
beginners, it's a guide written by a beginner, because that's how I feel.
Mm. That's deep. That's deep. So would you say you were naive before then? Or you were just
Um
being,
Not
I don't know, just
naive. I would say
mm,
um arrogant. I thought I knew.
right,
I thought I knew
right,
better. I thought I always knew better. Because
right,
like the things I say
right.
now, the things I know now, I've known them. But like,
Mm-hmm. You
yeah,
just chose not to
I just say
do anything
arrogance.
about it.
I'd say arrogance. Too caught up listening to the voice in my head, and just selfish, arrogant and selfish. There we go. That's the one.
Wow. Wow. You had a meeting with yourself then, and you told
Every
yourself now you need to
every day.
adult yourself.
Yeah.
So talk me through your day, your everyday, from the morning till you go back home.
Um. As much as I try to, I'd love to have a routine day every day. That would be the ideal for me. I like order, but this is a world of chaos, so that must be faced as well.
Hmm.
But I have a good morning routine, so it's like I try to wake up at 4 a.m. I wake up, I drink water, I pray, I meditate, I read my Bible. Um, Sarah's here, Tete Sarah. I read my Bible. I make my bed. It's wake up, wake up, water, make my bed, pray, meditate, and then I eat. I I would usually go for a run, but I haven't been able to run for about a month because of my ankle. Um, and then I go to work. I try to be I try to be at work by 8 o'clock every day. I have what? I guess I have two jobs really. One is like a management traineeship, but I've convinced the boss there to let me do some strategic brand development there. So that's what I'm doing at the one place. And the other place, I'm the
Okay.
executive director, and I'm learning how to manage people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you manage people?
I'll let you know once I figure it out.
You're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
people are
That's
people
good.
are people are people. People are difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are difficult. People are different, and it's
Yeah.
hard to manage people. You just have
Absolutely.
to, probably the best way is to learn
And
each
people are
individual as they
liars,
come.
you know. People are liars. And I'm not saying that I'm not a liar, but I prefer to be just straightforward and just
Of
um
all the things.
like straightforward. Like, okay, I want this. I want to do it like this. But there's so much politics in the human condition, and it's long.
People are liars.
People are liars. That's my biggest
Wale
gripe
mwenye
with people.
pero.
People are liars, man. So I have to. One of the things I'm learning is like I have to learn to be a liar as well. You can't just be
No.
yes,
No, don't go
yes.
there.
You have to
Just be
lie
true
as
to
well.
yourself.
Yes, I'll be true
Just be
to
true to
myself.
yourself.
True to myself, but
Yeah.
not to these people. You got to play the game as well. That's part of adulting. I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that will be in your book as well. Learn to lie.
you got to
Mm.
learn to lie. These
To
liars.
take you through the life.
These liars. They won't even just tell you the correct price of something. You can't negotiate nice. So, like, look, for one thing, that's a very big, important part of just life, not just business, but life. Negotiation.
Mm.
So you got to know what you want, know what you're willing to walk away
Mm-hmm.
from, know where you're willing to settle. You can't just come out right
Mm-hmm.
and be like, this is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone else is
Mm-hmm.
across the table playing the game of lies. And then you don't get what you want. And you walk away hurt and upset. Like, look at me. I'm still young. I'm still upset of all these lies I have to endure.
I'm gonna start learning to lie, but I don't
Yeah,
want to be a
man.
liar though. That's
There's
not
maybe a better
me.
word for it, but I'm not. Look, at the core of it is just it's lies. It's a world of lies. It's lies. Lies are what we're talking about. Lies.
Mm,
It's lies.
mm, mm,
Yeah, it's
mm,
lies.
mm,
But I don't know what it's
mm.
really called. It's called something else. There's a more liar way
Yeah,
to say it, to
don't say
describe it.
lying.
There's a more
Please,
liar way
guys,
to say
don't lie.
a more liar way to say
Don't
it.
listen to Tendai. People are gonna start lying and say, "Oh, Tendai say this is the only way to maneuver through life."
Well, no, look, don't.
Lie it
Let me
through.
say this. Let me say this. Don't show all your cards at once. Don't walk
Okay.
around
Oh,
too much
that's
with
better.
your heart on your sleeve.
Mm,
Don't overexpose yourself.
mm,
Be free, be true to yourself, but
mm.
don't be silly. Don't
Yeah.
always like just be out there and open with things. You gotta be patient with the truth. There you go. Maybe that's the better way.
Yes, that's better.
Maybe all of that is the better way to say it.
Be patient with the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. What's your pet peeve?
Oh, lies. I don't like people. Why can't people just be straight up? That is my
Yeah,
pet peeve.
true,
People not being able to be
true,
straight up.
true,
But
true,
look,
true.
part of like there's positives to it. Like that's part of the beauty of a lot of things. Like the truth. What do they say? The truth. My way. The
The
truth.
truth will set you free.
The truth. The truth hurts. That's one thing. So so you got lies are
Yeah,
important. I
yeah,
understand the importance of
yeah,
them, but I just don't like
yeah,
some silly lies sometimes. Like,
yeah,
why could you just say this or whatever? I don't know. But see,
yeah.
that's why I
Like,
appreciate. That's why I appreciate my friends, particularly my friend John. He was just like, you're being weak.
mm, 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 mm,
Yeah.
mm. Or even lying about something so simple, like I'm 5 minutes
Something
away when you're just getting into your car.
that one. That is my exact pet peeve. 2 minutes and that.
But why do we do that?
Naba
Why
it.
do
Two
we do
minutes and
that?
that. I'm like, bruh.
Why do we
If you
do
talk to
that?
me and you ask me like, where are you? I'm like, I'm 8 minutes away. Like I'll give you like
But
the
technically, you're
minutes.
18 minutes
No,
away.
I'm 8 minutes away.
Or you will be 8 minutes
I'll
away
be
for
eight
real.
minutes away. How far?
That's good.
I'm about 13 minutes away. I'll give you the exact minutes. I don't
That's
like
good.
I don't like this 2 minutes thing, because then you steal my life. You steal my life from me.
Mm,
Like, you're going
mm,
about your life, you're enjoying whatever you're doing. You're saying 2 minutes, but you know
mm,
you're going to be 30 minutes, and then you've taken 30 minutes away
mm,
from me.
mm,
Mm.
mm, mm.
Time
Time is
is
money.
precious. Time is life. Time
Can
is
you
the stuff that
expand on that?
time is what life is
You've
made
even
out of.
gone a top notch further and say time is
Time
life.
time is the stuff that
Expand on
life
that.
time is the stuff that life is made out of. That's it.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Like, people
right,
say, oh, we all have the
right.
same 24 hours. It's true. Like, that is the one resource that we all share, and how you use that time is important. And then for people to think they can use your time for you is criminal. Those people should be, okay, let me not be dramatic. They should be,
Be dramatic. Say
no,
it.
they should be castrated and thrown in jail for wasting time. Don't waste time. Waste your own time. Don't
Yeah,
waste my
time
time.
is important. Time
Yeah.
is important. And I'm sure as a creative, you do understand that very much.
As a creative,
Very much.
no, as a creative, we think
And
we're going to live forever.
because even when you're trying to do like just getting people to pay for your time. Some people ask, why are you charging this
No,
much?
but the thing is, as creators,
Why
a
is
lot of
that important?
the problem with creators, a lot of creators, we don't value our time.
Okay,
We're
we
more,
don't value it
we
ourselves.
value our art, we value our output, but
Okay,
we don't value our time as much as we should.
okay, okay,
Yeah, that's what I found.
okay.
Even just in myself, it's my own criticism of myself. Okay.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm,
Tuffy, I
mhm.
have to
So
leave just now, if that's all
that's
right.
fine. Because what I was gonna say is, because our time is almost up anyway.
All right. That's
It
okay.
just went
I just
just
thought I
like
should
that.
let you know. Can you see my friend John agreeing with me? Castrate them.
He's right. You're right, John. But Tendai, thank you so much for taking your time out to be with us on Savvy Chats. And we will be waiting for that life book
Thank you. Yes,
to adult.
oh, look, I'll get to it.
Yeah,
A beginner's
please.
guide to adulting. Maybe that's what me
Yeah.
and John, our podcast will be called, A Beginner's Guide to Adulting.
And John, please tell him the truth. Always, even if he doesn't want to hear it.
Well, John also has his own problems. He can be very stubborn, and he knows it.
Oh, there you go, John. There you go, John. But thank you so much, Tendai. I'll let you go and
Thank
we
you
will
so
catch
much.
up.
I really
Thank
enjoyed
you.
this. And we should do it again. We should do a check-in and just see, like, where has life gone now?
Of course, of
Maybe next
course.
time we do it,
Savvy Chat is here to stay.
maybe I'll be on a yacht. Maybe I'll be on a beach visiting John.
Ooh, ooh,
You
ooh.
know?
Okay,
We
okay.
never
I like
know.
that.
You
I like
never
that.
know.
I like that.
But no,
Thank you,
thank you so much for
Wilfred.
having me. I enjoyed this.
Wilfred is saying thank you as well.
Thank you to all of you. My peoples is here. I really
Perfect.
enjoyed, like, I really, like, people, like,
Thank you,
people
Tendai
sometimes,
Peoples.
people
He kept
take
saying
things,
hello, and I'm trying to
yeah,
speak to him.
people take things for granted. Like, if you see these, like,
Mm,
16, 18, 20 people here, imagine if, like,
mm,
you're sitting in a
mm,
room with all the people who have been in and out of this live. That's
definitely.
amazing. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Mm.
And I can't wait for the next one.
Oh, we will put that date down. Definitely.
Awesome.
You take
Awesome.
care.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you very much. Okay. Bye-bye. Wow. There. Life nugget from Tendai. Honestly, I think when that book comes through, everybody has to get it. But that was the amazing Ten Diamond. He mentioned that he's putting music on hold at the moment as he pursues something else, his creativity and trying to find himself. And what I've taken from that is at least find yourself, know who you are, know where you want to be in the next 5, 10 years, 2 years, a year. Put yourself on timeout and just work on yourself. And be mindful of the friends that you have around. And I thank God for the friends that I have. Sometimes they do tell me what I don't like to hear, which is good. But once I've finished being grumpy or whatever, you look back, you think, but yeah, you were right. And thank you so much. And what I am today is because of the people that are around me. And I really thank God for them. So thank you so much for everyone that has joined in. The live will finish anytime from now, but it has been perfect. And I look forward to seeing you again next week, Saturday. I will be introducing our next creative on Monday or on Tuesday. So be on the lookout and make sure you follow Savvy Chats, because we will be migrating to Savvy Chats soon. So everything else will be on our official page. So thank you so much for everyone that has joined in. I'm just trying to see what song we can actually go out with before we finish. Thank you, Miss Gath. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. Just looking at everyone else that has been commenting. Thank you so much. Yes, time is life. That was really, really profound. It was amazing. Just looking for a song for us to go out with, and hopefully you can have a wonderful Saturday. And I know Cosmo was saying that I should have earphones all the time. So yes, thank you so much, guys. You take care. We'll just finish off with the song. Thank you, Los Boutique. Thank you, Uburu, for this glow on my face. Thank you so much. And I have a new product that I was actually trying out for them, which is a hair product on my daughter. I can't wait to see how my daughter's hair, how it's gonna come out. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Nyasha. Thank you, Michael. I don't own any rights to this music. That's not. Thank you, Food and Gas. Thank you, Dee. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Lo. Thank you very much. Hey, Phil. Thank you so much. Vicky, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. From me to you, thank you. Have a great Saturday. It's cutting on off any time from now. So thank you so much, guys. You have a good Saturday and a good week.